Blue Stars Gaming. Boop boop. Sub and like. Enjoy. Sorry about that. That was weird. So, yeah, you might wondering, hey, what I thought I was going to be clicking on video play. What is this? Well, this is just audio. So, yeah, it's better if you just hear audio so you can just do whatever you want and whatever you need. It'll be better if you do that. Hey? So, I love sharing stories. I love doing stories. So, I've told my stories to some people and they love them. They liked them. I've gotten compliments from them. So, I wanted to make like something like a story. So, the story I'll be telling is because I always have a wacky stuff happening at school or in my life. It's really crazy sometimes. Even hanging out with the boys, there's always some crap going on. So, the thing that will be happening today is a ride we started at school. So, the ride we started at school, it's boys and tomboys against the teachers, boys and tomboys against girls. So how the teachers won? The teacher one was the first one. Then we decided to do the girls versus boys. So the first one we did is because we loved this area, but it was really dangerous because at least like two times a day, someone hanging it out in the area that boys and girls hang out, that we hang out in, someone falls or cuts themselves. And so then they tell the teachers they got to go home sometimes. Or they just get a band-aid and patch the crap up. Or then someone pushes someone off or pulls someone off. Or then someone's trying to do a stunt on the bars and then fall off. It's a little small area. It's near to our garden and near the church. So we can hang out with God. And we can be around the farm. It's awesome. So, the thing is, the thing I wanted to say is, the teachers hated that area. They hated it. One day, they told us, don't hang out in that area. I say that's so. It's because, people were going around the back, climbing everywhere, climbing on things and screaming, ah! And screaming. Climbing on things, and then they would just be there, and it was awful. There's only 2 girls that would hang out there. Me, and then my best friend. We'll name her, Teddy. No, not Teddy. Teddy's one of my names I wish I had. We'll call her, Lemon. Because she's sometimes sweet, but then sour. So she's kind of on the sour side, but she's sweet too. So she's a lemon. Her name's Lemon. So me and Lemon would hang out there with the boys, but I usually hanged out with the boys more because I was more boy than girl. And she was more girl, but she was still boy. And then we had someone else who usually would come by now and then, but then leave to hang out with her girly girls. She's a tomboy / girly girl, so she's in the middle. She would like go there sometimes, and then she would leave, but she never would like to be a part of anything. She's shy though. We'll name her Flower. No, we'll name her Layla. Yeah. Layla would come there sometimes, but then leave. But Lemon and I, Lemon wouldn't hang out with them that much. I would, like I said. So, the teachers hated it there, and they didn't like us there because we would always do some kind of commotion there. But then one day, me, Layla, and Lemon were here. Let's not do Layla because that's somebody else's name, but I'm best friends with her, but not that much. Let's name her Flower. Flower, Lemon, and I see how I'm going for plans. Me, Flower, Lemon, and I were at the place until it was the boys. There's a lot of boys in our class, so it would be a crowded always. But people would hang out at the bar, so there was some room. Until one day, Joseph screamed, "Hey everybody! There's something I need to show. There's something that Caleb needs to tell you." And then Caleb was trying to talk, and then everyone told him. Then Joseph and then Kindle said, "Everyone, shut up!" And then everyone shushed, but kind of they were whispering. And then Caleb said, "This is gonna get very dramatic." So, the teachers have been bossing us around for way too long. They say girls aren't supposed to be here, and that was an offense to us. So we instantly got boiled. Well, not me because I'm a little not that boiled. So I got a little upset by it, and then he continued. They say ladies aren't supposed to be here with men. Ladies are supposed to be over there in the makeup store or playing around with other ladies, not men. And so I kind of got more annoyed since they're being more specific. And then then after that, he continued. I'm just going to continue that. Then he continued and said, "The teachers have been telling us to stop. Stop it. You're not going to hang out here anymore." So that's why we had to hang out here. And then every time a teacher would come by, what we had to do is that we had to get off and then hang out around the area, but not in the area. So, it was annoying to do that because teachers would come and go and come and go. And then there's this one teacher, we'll call her Miss Sour. You know? Miss Sour did not like this. She hated this. She was out there mostly every single day. So she would see this, report to teacher, we would get in trouble. Then we had to do it in the back where the spiders are. One of us would get bitten, would scream, would show them, and then she would detention us, and then so we had to be there, but we had to hide kind of, but we were in plain sight. There was this big garbage disposal that was there, and at a certain angle you can't see us, but in another angle you can perfectly see us. She was in this angle where you can kind of see us, but not really well. So then we would like scooch over, and so she wouldn't see us. She'll say, "They're not there." So Miss Sour didn't care about our grade level, didn't care about us leveling up, didn't care about her students that much. But she liked to talk. She was nice to the teachers, but she was sour to us. That's why her name's Miss Sour. That's what I'm naming her because I don't want to share her real name. So Miss Sour didn't like it. So we started a riot on her. The Caleb continued saying, "Miss Sour hated us being here, so we will make her annoyed." She was over there, she saw us, she was angry at us, she was going to tell her teacher. She was in the angle that you could see us. So Miss Sour looked at us with the dead eye. And then Caleb kept announcing, "Miss Sour did not lock, blah, 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 Miss Sour, we're going to start the riot." Then what they told us to do, it was stupid, but it was the word Miss Sour hated. It was not the word sentence Miss Sour hated. So what we did is that we said, I'm telling you, every single word is true, but not the names. Their names aren't true. That's what I call them. So, but the riot did happen. Our school is crazy. It's crazy. So they said to everyone, we're gonna line up in the line, stomp our feet to get people's attention. If they haven't fully gotten our attention but looking at us, like peeking and not paying our attention, then we're gonna grab our coats or grab anything we have in our pockets, then throw it up in the air. If it hits someone, good for you. If it hits yourself, good for you. Who cares? Once they got our fully attention, we're gonna do T-pose. Don't get me copyrighted. T-pose. And we're gonna start saying the word she hates. And everyone nodded, whispered, saying, then we all said, then we started to agree, yeah. Then we might have added something else like stomping, but Caleb just wanted that plan B. There's no plan B, there's only a plan A. That's the only plan. Number one plan. So then, the teachers are now just doing nothing. They're just getting upset. I'm sorry. So then, what we did is that we did what Caleb said. We stomped to get people's attention, threw our coats up in the air. Then the girls that didn't want to be part of it just picked it up and then just ran away to get out of the eyesight. And then what we did, we T-posed. And you can't believe, because I didn't know the words that she hated. I didn't mess with her. So the words she hated were... You can't believe it, huh? Okay, the word she hated is clap them cheeks. For reals. Those were the words she hated. Then we just started stomping like we're at a parade. We started stomping while T-posing. And then it was like a conga line of T-posing. Only instead of facing to the right, we're facing forward. We kept walking forward like a parade, and we were just T-posing and saying clap them cheeks loud and clear. Then Miss Sour gave us the dead eye. Then we all ran like little mouses. If you need help imagining, you know how if you have a rat in your house and you like get close to them and then they start skedaddling? Imagine like a group of rats like walking towards you. Then you just walk towards them and they skedaddle. They're going everywhere, left and right and everywhere, in every direction, and then they all hide. Imagine that, only with humans. Then we all went up to the base and we all started laughing. And so, then sometimes we suck on, I can't speak. So, then we continued the riot for the rest of the minutes that we had to hang out. We said, okay, you know how we suck at tests? Yeah! And we need to do better. But if you're a girl, you're doing fine. Yeah! So, then they said, we're gonna do the same thing, only dancing any Fortnite dance we want. Or any custom dance. So, everyone did Fortnite dances. Almost every boy did a Fortnite dance. I did custom dance, of course. And then what happened? We started to scream, tell us the truth, tell us the truth. Because they are Miss Sour, if we were in her class, and she would feel lies. She would like say, George Washington was not the first president, even though we clearly knew that he was. So, we would argue with her, and then it would go nowhere. She would just ground us, so she would not ground us. She would detention us, so it was no use. So what we decided to do is, we just screamed, tell us the truth, wow, in a line. It was a huge mistake. It was the awfulest mistake. Because then she started walking towards us. Then he said if anything bad starts to happen, we put up the sign. We put up the alien sign. We put the alien sign up. And so, She started to get so mad, she boiled up and then started stomping towards us, but very slowly because she was talking to students, her favorite student, of course. She started walking towards us. We freaked out, we ran like little mice, and then we just then Caleb put the alien sign, and then we all put the alien sign. Or if we were multi-fingered, no, not multi-fingered. If we were double jointed, then we would do the double joint thing. I'm double jointed, so I did the double joint thing and the alien. So it was really hard and it hurted my hand. So then we all ran to the bathroom. We all hanged out there, drank water, talked, hanged out, drank water, talked, drank water, and talked. But the thing is, she found us, so we had to skedaddle. But then what she did is she grabbed one of my friend's hair, pulled it because she had long hair, not short hair like me. She pulled it. She pulled her to the ground. But then she got up. She ran. But then she ran and she survived. She survived the damage caused by the teacher. And we hid in the bathroom. It was the most scariest thing in our life. Then after break time, we lined up, and then the ride did not stop. Then at second break time, it was long period. What happened is that's when the girls versus boys happened. Sliding on my butt. We Yeah. So then while we were in the classroom, we started to chant, clap those cheeks, clap those cheeks, clap those cheeks. The teacher heard us and then he started laughing and he asked what happened and then we just told him the whole story. He laughed crazily. Not crazily, he laughed weirdly. Like he said, huh, you two are... Why? Like, why, dudes? Why, my men? You have served me well, but why now have you messed up and made me laugh? But then he went on to the school day. Yeah, so the teacher was mad. She didn't pop in because she had to deal with her classroom and her classes weren't nice. Her students were mean, that's why she's sour. But we weren't sour. We were nice behaving children sometimes. It was she was nice at the beginning, but then after 5 weeks, she said, "Okay, go to your desk. Go to your desk, people. Who cares if you are a class A student? I'm screaming at you." Yeah, so my grandma just said hi to me, so I had to mute myself, so sorry. So she did that. It was not nice. So I'm not gonna even type. So that was not fun. We almost got in trouble for that, but it was worth it to make her angry. So that was the riot of our school. It's gonna get a little too long, so if you want a part 2 of this audio, then just like subscribe and leave a comment down below or text me on my Discord that you want part 2. And that would be the girls versus boys riot, because there's always some sort of riot going around with girls versus boys. There should be one at your school or one somewhere in some school. But for now, I'll leave it out so you guys can like decide if you want me to do a part 2. So, have fun. Don't Yeah, so if you want part 2, just comment down below or text me on my Discord, or if you're one of my friends, then just say maybe sir. Hey, I want a part 2. That's all you need to say. So I'm gonna cut it before it gets too long. So bye bye. Blue Stars Gaming.